Good evening. I'm Lori Tucker, and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, Angela Greenberg, one of the people indicted in connection with the death of 22-year-old Danishka Mejia, in court today for her arraignment. Greenberg was indicted last month, charged with tampering with evidence and accessory after the fact. She is the mother of Latan Osborne, another charged with Mejia's death. He's facing rape charges as well. At today's arraignment, Greenberg's attorney acknowledged a potential conflict of interest with her son after it was discovered that her lawyer had previously represented Osborne. Both Osborne and Greenberg signed a waiver acknowledging that. Greenberg's attorney then waived the right to hear the charges in her indictment. The next time all four charged in Mejia's death will be in court is June 21st. It will be for a status hearing. We'll continue to follow this case. 9 people arrested on UT's campus after protesters remained there after they were told to leave. The university and UTPD gave them an ultimatum: leave by 9 p.m. or be subject to suspension from the university or arrested. Several demonstrators chose to stay. Out of the 9 people arrested, 7 were UT students and 2 were not affiliated with the university. We're told all 9 have received citations and have been released from custody now. The university added that students who were arrested will be referred to the Office of Student Conduct. Chancellor Donde Plowman took a moment before UT's planned advisory meeting to address the incident.
We apply laws and policies to everyone equally and without prejudice to preserve the use and enjoyment of university property and protect the safety of members of our community. A group of individuals does not have the right to monopolize university property for an indefinite period of time.
Chancellor Plowman's statement was sent via a campus-wide email. We also learned about new plans for the future of the university. UT board members have proposed a potential increase in tuition for the first time since 2020. The board recommends a 2% raise in tuition for in-state students, a 4% hike for out-of-state. No increase in tuition was recommended for law students or grad students. There will be an increase of $100 per year in fees to support infrastructure improvements. The Knoxville Police Department has released now the identities of the 2 officers involved in a fatal shooting that happened April 27th. These 2 officers you're about to see responded to a domestic situation involving a man with a gun at a home on Santala Drive. He had allegedly shot a woman in the face. Officers went into the home and shot the man, who later died. Officers Hunter Powers and Caden Riddle, both graduated from the training academy last year, were on scene. Per protocol, the 2 are on administrative leave until the investigation is complete. UT police asking for your help tonight to find a missing student. 17-year-old Samuel Chugg, last seen leaving his home in West Knoxville yesterday. His silver 2017 Toyota Yaris spotted around 7:45 in the morning near the 2200 block of Cumberland Avenue, headed toward campus. He's about 5'7". He has brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a blue hoodie with whitewashed jeans. If you have any information on where he may be, please contact UTPD at 865-974-3114. A startup company officially launched its manufacturing facility today in Knoxville, opening up 150 high-tech jobs in our area. Beehive Industries designs 3D printed jet engines. It partners with defense, aerospace, and related industries. Today, it held a ribbon cutting joined by Congressman Tim Burchett, Oak Ridge National Lab, Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs, and the Knoxville Chamber of Commerce. According to the Chamber, this is the 3rd big economic development announcement for Knoxville in the past month.
So I think, one, it brings a lot of high technology, well-paying jobs to the area. It brings a manufacturing base. It also enriches collaboration with academic institutions like University of Tennessee, also with research institutions like Oak Ridge National Lab. So as we grow and succeed, I think it creates more opportunities for collaboration with the rest of the Knoxville infrastructure as well.
This is the first industry of its kind to come to our area. The 60,000 square foot facility represents $4 million of capital investment, creating more jobs in manufacturing and engineering. Nearly 2,000 street rods are at Chilhowie Park despite the rain for the annual Street Rod National South. This is the event's 50th year. It's happening this weekend, both days from 8 to 5. Some of the cars are new, some are 40 years old, and the core cars date back to pre-1949 with no changes over the decades. One of the event's leaders says Knoxville is a perfect fit.
Everywhere we go, you get to find that one car that just outstanding stuff. Alan Johnson's brought some unbelievable vehicles here. Scott's Hot Rods, that's right here in Knoxville. They've brought out some great cars over the years. So there's been some really cool things here.
You'll see different cars every year. The ones that are showcased must be at least 30 years old. There are also crafts for kids if you want to bring your family. Again, the big show is this weekend. Some rain today did not slow the fun and learning at the Museum of Appalachia. It is one of the museum's annual sheep shearing days. Plenty of children and families were there today as members of the museum's flock got a trim. The shearing going nonstop from 8:30 this morning until 3 this afternoon. Will Meyer, the museum's development director, says the woolly critters seem a little grumpy while it's happening, but after, they are glad to be rid of their winter coats.
They're really thrilled once it happens. While it's happening, they may look a little uncomfortable for the moment because they don't like being, wrangled around, but they certainly welcome it. And here we actually show the whole process, not only of how it's shorn, but then how it's carded or cleaned, spun, and then woven into fabric. And so really kids and families alike get to see the whole process from going from, being on a sheep's coat to the blankets and hats that they end up wearing.
Sheep shearing is the centerpiece of the museum's springtime happenings, and there's plenty more of those to see with sheep herding, beekeeping, weaving, as visitors get to experience demonstrations of pioneer life in East Tennessee. Now, there is still one more sheep shearing day left. It's next Friday from 8:30 to 3 at the museum in Norris.